Good Sunday morning and welcome. I'm Teddy, and you are listening to MessyMocha. So, I'm back right here in the bear cave, and one of the reasons why is I need to start at least playing some music and getting some of my hours back up just in case, YouTube is looking at this channel and I have to, just make sure that I'm putting up a video periodically. All right. Shout out to the mob, all my other bears. I call the grizzlies. By the way, I don't think many of you are getting your notifications. And so this morning, for those of you who are coming in, it's just going to be relaxed music. I said that last night. You can come in, go out, do whatever you want to do, because I have a few things this morning within the hour that I must take care of. So I thought, let me just come on, put on just background music. You can relax, enjoy it. Maybe I can come through in about a half an hour or so. Shout out to my moderator, Vicky Black. I see you this morning. Yeah, it's really quiet. It's like, what? I put up my video and it's like only one or two. Yeah, which is kind of strange, but everybody might be well aware of this situation. I think I'm certainly being shadow banned. That could be part of it. Part of it could be that some folks just don't have their notification bell turned to all notifications. Whatever the case is, I'm just glad that you stopped through. Okay. I hope you have a great morning. Maybe I can get back in about, I'll say about half an hour. Maybe I can even, I'll have my phone with me. I'll be driving. I just need to do something that needs my attention, like within this hour. So, any questions, concerns, suggestions, comments, please email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. All right, let's just continue with some background music, and I'll be back.
minding my business, humming a song. I'm happy by myself, not a care in the world. This is a life, just me, myself, and I am watching the clouds up in the sky, all but laughing out loud. I'm telling you why I'm living the life, just me, myself, and I used to think that life was cold and lonely. When you up and left me, sadness overwhelming. Oh, me, I'm out and about, painting the town red, I'm coming around. There ain't no doubt about it, I'm no longer blue. So glad we are through, just me, myself, and I. Last night I cried, I thought I'd die without you. Those tears are gone, no, I don't even care about you. I'm happy again, life is a blessing if I think of you. Ain't a thing that I've been missing, I'm here on my own, just singing this song. Now that you're gone, I'm happy alone, just me, myself, and I. Have you seen my baby? She's not a dame nor a lady. Not in the way she walks, the way she talks, or the way she loves me. Just look at me, I'm like a monkey in a coconut tree. You know I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, oh boy, she's my gal. She asks me when I say let's go out dancing. Your place or mine, don't waste my time with phone. Man said she's wild, she's funny, doesn't care about clothes or money. She just cares for me, she's all I need, she's my gal. She speaks too loud and laughs too hard, and she drinks too much. Her manners and her language makes a grown man sweat and blush. My honeybee, ain't nothing she would not do for me. She never plays it coy, my bundle of joy. She's the one I've been dreaming of. I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, she's my gal. When I wake up early in the morning, and when I come home at night, everything is covered in darkness, and the sun is out of sight. I guess I'm living in the dark days. Yeah, because I sure can't see no light. Ever since you left me nothing but a cloudy sky, and there's no day, it's only night. I try to make this world a little brighter. The flame was put to rest. Now everything is covered in gloom, and my heart is put to the test. I guess I'm living in the dark days. Hey, me so. But now you're saying you have to go, just like a lightning from a clear sky. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. Ever since you left, there's nothing but a cloudy sky. And there's no day, it's only night. Now I'm sitting all by myself, trying to see the light in the dark. But everything is covered in sadness, just like a fire without a spark. I guess I'm living in the dark days, because I sure can't see no light. Ever since you left, there's been nothing but a cloudy sky. There's no day, there's only night. Ever since you left, there's nothing but a cloudy sky. There's no day, there's only night. Ever since you left, baby, there's no day, there's only night. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne.
강원도 금강산 12,000봉 팔남구 함자 유점사 법당 뒤에 칠성단 도두목어 팔자에 없는 아들 딸 나달라고 석달열을 녹음해 살뜰 그리드님 사마진정 못 잊겠고 아무쪼록 잠이 들어 꿈이나 보자 하니 발발 보세자난 등 잠이루기 어려울 때 톡대등촉 벗을 삼고 혼자 나를 옮겨주고
I used to look upon myself as rational and strong, and love was just a word in silly songs. But from that cursed day when you crossed my way, all my confidence was gone. I'm bewitched, bewildered, and utterly alone. And something's telling me it always will be you until the end of my days. And in my dreams I see how I finally find a way to show you how I long for your touch, knowing I'd be asking for much to get to have you in my arms, in my life, if only for a while. But something's telling me I am but a fool, 'cause that beautiful face will not ever be smiling at me, and you won't say all those little words I am longing to hear, those whispers at night, 'cause I fear some things are just never meant to be. Your love is not for me. You'll never know I'd die for your touch. I know too well I'm asking too much to get to have you in my arms, in my life, if only for one night. There's no need telling you I am but a fool, 'cause your beautiful face will not ever be smiling for me, and you won't say all those little words I am longing to hear, those whispers at night. But it's clear some things are just never meant to be. My fate is dreams of you and sheer fantasy, knowing it is plain to see your love is not for me.
All right, so I am back. Relaxing music just for you. Analyze this at Unwind with Teddy. For those of you who are just now joining me, thank you for dropping by. We are live right now on YouTube, Unwind with Teddy, X, and Facebook. So, as I'm getting here and pulling off my cap and scarf because it's raining here. It is. And so much that this morning, since I've been out, I put on, like, instead of my boots, like snow boots, I put on my shoes and I put on like these rubber galoshes over them, like rubber rain boots, because it's just that wet out there today for a winter. And it is winter here in Detroit, Michigan, and here in Michigan. It's winter. Well, it's winter all over the country, but winter here in Michigan typically means, cold snow, but the last few days it's been warm and it's raining. Yeah. All right, follow me on all social media as Unwind with Teddy, fair use commentary for education, criticism, news reporting, and entertainment purposes only. All right, so what do you want to talk about this morning for a few minutes? Okay, so last night I, came on this channel and I thought I was going to play music, and it ended up being a discussion on maybe two or three fronts. Well, this morning, early this morning, because I've been up and going for a while. Um, I told you guys that I'm cleaning up my computer disk and trying to organize things. Well, what I talked about last night, I was able to locate the uh, the screenshots of the persons that I spoke about to confirm with receipts that all parties were aware of where those pictures had come from, who had given out the pictures, everything. Everything. I said, wow, this is, I'm taking, how should I say it? So I have external hard drive, right? Okay, so you have your, and I've have several of them that I've been able to, save media to and other things, for storage because there's only so much storage you've got on your local um, disk drive unless you have, a computer where you're going to put add like several terabytes and that every time you do it, it costs a lot of money. So it's a lot easier to purchase um, an external drive, plug it in when you want to download, and then pull it, and you can store it, and then you keep everything. And I have mentioned that some things, as I've gone along, I haven't necessarily put them in a specific order that I would like them, but you can search depending on the date and if you know what it's about and the kind of file that it is, and it's like, wow, I just don't have it exactly um, the way I want it right now that I can just put my fingers on. Okay, so anyway, I am taking each disk drive, okay, or external hard drive, and I started going through it this morning. It's a slow process. I've been doing this for, when I can. I might take like half an hour here, 15 minutes there, whatever. And I said, lo and behold, what I talked about last night, it was on one of the external drives that I had selected. Yes. And I couldn't even remember all of the things that had been done or said because, as I've mentioned earlier, sometimes I don't even know what I don't know because I might just save something, right? Download it for later, whenever that later might be. And that includes reading the details of a post or a screenshot. I don't necessarily, when I see something, that I stop and just read everything. I glance and I keep it moving, I save it or whatever. hmm But this morning, I found directly quotes, things that were sent, posted. I don't even know if she still has them posted on her YouTube channel. I'm talking about Crazy Lucia. So so that we keep what I'm talking about straight. People know what I'm talking about. So she made a number of posts to her channel and or there. I haven't been over to her channel to look at it, and I can't even tell you exactly, except that I know what her channel was. She had her picture, and I think it was like maybe her sipping on something, like a juice or whatever, a glass of uh, beverage. hmm Nice picture. And so it's clearly in those statements, it's direct accusing me of doxing her and the name and all of that. hmm Well, Also, in this grouping of either posts, not from her, but other posts and screenshots, would be a direct screenshot and post by Red Label. Mhm. One that I don't even think I'd seen. And it wasn't on my channel, it was on a channel where you might see, um, I'll just say, uh, people that wouldn't frequent my channel. But in it, he specifically says that Crazy Lucian told him to post the picture, told him to post the boarding pass. I said, that's what I need. Exactly what I need. All of these things to confirm that it was known by Crazy Lucian, it was known by Red Label, it was known by all of these people that I did not dox Crazy Lucian. Everything is time stamped, dated. If anyone wants to dispute it, all I have to do is pull it up. You know, I wouldn't say things exactly like I'm saying if I didn't have receipts. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I wouldn't. So, again, that was a critical point in disparaging my name to my audience, mhm, to my channel, because there's a lot that goes along with that. Mhm. And so some people might say, well, I didn't know, what my role was, and I didn't know if it would affect Unwind with Teddy. I just did what I was told to do. Hmm. But when it came out and I finally learned, it would be, maybe a year and a half later that I'm just putting, had started putting together that. And last year, this time. And what happened? Those videos were struck. Remember the Red Label, the Crazy Lucian videos, all of that I was talking about and showing how it, some of it began. Those specific videos were targeted. And I wondered, like, why? It's about other people. Mhm. And their involvement in some kind of way that related to my channels. Mhm. And things that were absolutely untrue and perpetuated, and never once did anyone, people say, oh, acknowledge what I did or whatever. Never once was there any accountability, mhm, for that. And I wouldn't really expect anyone in my shoes to take an account. You can take it. I would do things. But if someone showed me receipts and they're black and white with my name on them, with what I said directly about someone, and it's untrue, proven with receipts to be untrue and part of a scheme, then there would be no denying. Okay. Now, don't take this wrong. I'm just pointing out some things. I'm just cleaning up some just, but this was something really important and some things that I didn't know that I didn't know. Yes. That I had made a copy of and had never read. Some of these things that I looked at this morning are as new to me for the very first time. And that's why I'm talking about it kind of again now. It's like, oh, really? It's right here. People knew. And that's why I can say it so bluntly and say the names. Because those were important things that occurred that were set up to hurt this YouTube channel and to cause people, especially on my moderators, to just disband and walk away. Some things that were said were awful. Anyway, so I just wanted you to know that I have the receipts. Okay. Yeah. And it's good that I, have the receipts because it gives me confidence to talk about things that I know. Yeah, if I know what I know, a person could say, "Oh, you're making it up." I know what I know. No, I'm not. And a person could say, "Why now?" Well, I'm cleaning up my disc and I'm coming across things. And so as I do, if they're they're unrelated in different areas that I think I can share that I've mentioned before, but just didn't have everything, but I remember things. Yeah. Anyway. So it's Sunday morning and it's almost 10 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah. You can follow me on all social media. Yeah. Yeah. Just interesting. And the plot thickens. Yes. um, let's see. Wow. Just looking at some news. This morning, South Korean plane crash. Wow, big one. And Jeju Air passenger jet crashed in Korea. 179 so far have lost their lives. The death toll is climbing. So that's the headlines right now on some of the major. One of the headlines, and it's 179 people dead. In South Korea, it's headline on CNN, and looks like the pilot made a mayday call shortly after control tower warned about birds in the area. What else is in the news? Trump backs Musk in a MAGA schism over foreign worker visas. Democratic attorneys General prepared to duel Trump in court again. You know what? With the many losses, or I should say, recent wins that Trump has had, he's prevailed in court on a number of fronts. So um, they're going after him again. You know, it'll be, I would imagine, again and again and again and again. What else? In entertainment news, y'all know Keanu Reeves. He had a Rolex stolen from him. Um, his LA trip when he returned home, it's up in Chile. Let's see. By the way, there was another NBA star who was broken into while he was playing, and it seems like um, a number of athletes right now are being targeted. Their homes are being targeted for break-ins, and yeah. But what else did I see that that I would want to talk about? Except kind of music, and I threw that in there to let you guys know um, from last night that I had received. Okay. What else? See what are the 5 things for the weekend. Talked about the plane crash. The week ahead, maybe. Let's look. Okay, so January the 1st, everyone knows, is the beginning of the new year. Um, that'll be Wednesday. Many new state laws will be going into effect, including minimum wage hikes for more than 9 million workers in 21 states. That's good news. Millions of Americans with a Medicare Part D plan will see their out of pocket costs on prescription drugs capped at $2,000. That's good news. And a new law in Florida will require social media platforms to prohibit minors under 14 from creating accounts. This is in Florida. Companies also will terminate any existing accounts held by some younger than 14. So when you create an account, like on social media, they will ask, one of the questions is, well, how old are you? And you can select a date and you can put your name or not or whatever. So how they're going to enforce it without later, sometimes social media accounts will come back and ask you to verify mhm, with a picture ID that is your government ID. And what they will have you do is hold up your government ID next to your face mhm, and zoom in so that it's in captured. Yeah, they have this like a little program. And once it's clear, captured, then that's sent in, they can confirm that you are who you say you are. Mm-hmm. Some account. And I think, me personally, I think that's a good thing. That only helps to make people, on social media, some, and they've got a long way to go. Safe, you know, helps improve that. Although there are groups of people who create exactly Junebug, fake ID. Yeah. the one thing that they ask you to do for your license, okay, it's not just the front of the license. You have to turn the back of the license over, and they take and they scan the barcode. Mhm. Now, if someone is counterfeiting your government ID license, how do they know what's in that barcode, or what how that barcode is going to read, unless unless there's always room for people who are sophisticated to, you know, get people's, um, you know, information, create fake IDs. So you're correct. I don't know. If there's a way of getting around it, a criminal, if they want to do that, they'll find a way. Yeah. hmm And for some people don't look at it as criminal either. It could just be, oh, I wanted to get on and I didn't want my name there. Yeah. I need to, you know, keep my anonymity. Or it could be a criminal who's posing as a child, an adult, which that's happened. Yeah. Yeah. So just be careful. If you have children, if you have grandchildren, young adults, or children who have, their own kids and family. Yep. Vicky Black says, my younger grandkids had social media account before of age. Yeah. All these kids. Yeah. There's a lot of kids on, um, especially like TikTok, hmm which they're looking to ban TikTok. I don't know how that's, here in the US, how that's going to happen. Right. hmm But that takes us right to 63 minutes. Yeah. hmm If you have any questions, concerns, suggestions, comments, any of it, up or down, you can email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. Um, do I plan to come back sometime later tonight? That's what I have in mind. Right? Okay. So one or two more songs, and that's it. Biggest bear hugs go out to each of the Grizzlies. Please hit the like on your way out. And thanks for joining me this morning. Hope you have a great Sunday. Take care.